spinal fluid.
CSF.
Okay? So there are spaces in the brain that hold cerebral spinal fluid. So it's called CSF. Cerebral. Get it? What is cerebral referring to? The brain. Cerebrum, right? And what is cerebrum? The hemisphere, right? All this. Spinal, because it's going to go down the spine. And it's the fluid. Gee, take a wild guess. Did we talk about fluid in the body so far?
Yeah.
Where? Give me an example where we have fluid.
Surrounding organs.
Surrounding. You sure?
Around
Try
the heart.
again. Where is there a lot of fluid in the body?
Around.
In the blood vessel, agree? And what do we call those fluid? Blood plasma, right? Blood plasma. Well, guess what? In the brain, we also have fluid. We call it CSF. And if you have to guess, where do you think it came from? Blood plasma. Bingo. And so we're going to talk about that in a lecture in a little while. But for now, it's called CSF, and they're found in ventricle system. Okay? So this is the side view of the brain. Here's the front view of the brain. Okay? The hemisphere, okay, the cerebrum. Here's the cerebrum. Each of them have the lateral ventricle. Okay, lateral ventricle. So it looks like the letter C, right? The letter C with a little tail. So on this side and on this side, you have a lateral ventricle. Okay? And so with your brain model, if you can take the top half of the brain off, you see a little space inside, correct? It's not completely solid. There's a little space inside. And it's the letter C. You guys understand? Okay. So here we go. So you take the top half off. See there's a letter C curve right here? Okay. And it continues to down here. Agree? So there is a space in here that looks like the letter C. Okay. It's in the brain. And that's the lateral ventricle. They're trying to show you there's a space that's going to hold CSF. Obviously, you don't have CSF because it's dry, right? That's part of it. That's the bottom part. But the space. You see there's a space here? There's a space. Okay. The space, right? It's a hollow space. Okay. Now, we have 3 models, and I only have 3, so that's why I put it for the back table. There's a little gray thing. No. Right in front of your, right there, yeah. Okay. You guys see that, Gina, right there? I asked you guys to come closer because we're going to move that model. Okay, so take a good look at it. Okay. That's going to be the lateral ventricle here, the letter C. Now the 2 lateral ventricles come together. Here we go, let me show you. So the lateral ventricle, okay, this thing here. So we took away the brain, right? We took away the cerebrum and all the brain stuff that you see. So now we're going to look at the ventricle system. The lateral ventricle, there are 2 of them on each side, and they meet up in the middle. That's the 3rd ventricle. And then from the 3rd ventricle, it's going to be one pathway, this thing here called the aqueduct of the midbrain, or mesencephalon aqueduct or cerebral aqueduct. That's how I listed it. Is I listed as cerebral aqueduct? Yeah. So that's the same thing. The cerebral aqueduct. Cerebral aqueduct connects the 3rd to the 4th ventricle. 3rd to the 4th ventricle. The 4th ventricle, this is the cerebellum. Okay. 3rd ventricle, that's going to be your diencephalon. Where exactly are we? This is the space between the 2 bulge, okay, that's the space between the two thalamus. So like I said, we only have 3 of those ventricle models. Once you guys see it, will you guys please pass it to the table in front of you? Okay, so the people in the back, you guys saw that model, please pass it to the table in front of you so that everyone can take a quick look, okay, of this ventricle model.
Where does the lateral ventricle, what is that?
Why are you making this?
Will it go into what?
Into the third ventricle. Yeah, so the 2 lateral ventricles will meet in the middle to become the third ventricle. And then the third ventricle have a way here called the aqueduct to go down to the fourth ventricle. And it's not in this picture, but the fourth ventricle will actually continue down the spinal cord, like that. And this is going to be the central canal. That's going to be next to this, and that's going to be the spinal cord.
Shit. Need proteins.
Central canal going down the spinal cord. Okay. So it's a system. Okay, so as it gets passed on to your table, so when you guys are done with it, pass it forward to the table in front of you. Okay, so just review. The 2 lateral ventricle, like a letter C, meets in the middle, which is what? The third ventricle. And then it goes down the aqueduct, right? Down the aqueduct. And then becomes the fourth ventricle. Okay. Understand that? So the lateral ventricle, this would be the cerebrum. Lateral ventricle, cerebrum, which is the same thing as the hemisphere, right? Third ventricle is in the diencephalon, which is, remember, that's the thalamus area. Thalamus, epithalamus, hypothalamus. And then it goes down the aqueduct, which is in the mesencephalon.
What's this one?
Cephalon.
So this is 1, 2.
And then it goes down to the fourth ventricle, which is between the cerebellum and the pons. So cerebellum back here, the pons to the front. Okay. And then it continues down as the central canal, spinal cord. That's how it is. Does that make sense? Okay. So now that you've seen the ventricle model, let's look at your brain, okay? So now does that make sense why there's a space here called a lateral ventricle in your hemisphere? Okay, look at the brain model. That space is the lateral ventricle, okay? Okay, that space. And you're going to have to put this off. Here. See this space? This space is this space. Does that make
There,
sense?
it's like this.
Okay, so that's why I kept on saying, take the top off, and you see a curved space, a curved space. That curved space is the lateral ventricle in the hemisphere,
I'm tired of shit.
right? So the 2 lateral ventricle will meet in the middle. Okay, will meet in the middle. So here, let me explain. So, so we have half the brain like this, right? So the lateral ventricle the side in the hemisphere. So I'm going to put this back in this way.
Have to be.
Right here, where, remember I told you the bulge was a thalamus? Right, the bulge was a thalamus. Let's say we turn it this way and we drop some water. We drop some water where the thalamus is and the hypothalamus is. Will it hold water by holding it horizontally? Yes? Agree? That water would be in the third ventricle. Does that make sense? Okay. Go back to this picture. Here we go. You ready to all this?
Whatever she was talking about.
Okay, so So here's half of the brain, right?
Go on.
And if I was to tilt this horizontally and I drop water, there is this space right here, correct? It would hold the water. That's the third ventricle. Does that make sense? So the fluid, the water that will sit here because it's kind of sunken, that's the third ventricle. This is only half of the third ventricle because the other half of the third ventricle is on the other side of the brain. Okay? So yeah, if we were to drop water here, it would be over the thalamus, agree? So the thalamus is the lateral wall of the third ventricle. The space holding the water is the third ventricle.
Yeah, this drains.
Okay?
This drains out.
Then you see this little tiny crack right here
Right?
between the colliculus, mesocephalon. That is the what?
So this thing's the fluid.
The aqueduct.
Oh.
This is the aqueduct right here, connecting the third ventricle to the
It's like
fourth
this
ventricle.
is the space in which the fluid.
So this is the aqueduct. The fourth ventricle is right here. Aha. Remember? Pons, cerebellum, right? Pons, cerebellum. That's the fourth ventricle right here. So how I remember this is, what is this white thing here? Arbor vitae of the cerebellum.
Go on.
The fourth ventricle is the water watering the arbor vitae. Get it? Tree of life gets water, and that's the fourth ventricle.
Yes.
Then it continues on down. Let's continue. After the fourth ventricle, it continues on down. And here it becomes a little slit right down here. That little slit is going to be central canal in the spinal cord. All right. Does that make sense? Okay, so
Mommy, would you be using the brain model for asking us the ventricles, or are you gonna
the ventricle, I could either, because the lateral ventricle is much more easy to see. Lateral ventricle, I could ask with the hemisphere, but if I was gonna ask like the third ventricle, I'd rather use that brain model. But this aqueduct is easy. I could put a pin here. It's a crack, right? So the tip of the pin could go in here versus the tip of the pin is here. It's two totally different structure. Okay, so it's always the tip of the pin. Tip of the pin here is the fourth ventricle. Tip of the pin here, that's the arbor vitae. Tip of the pin here would be the pons. So did everyone see the lateral third, fourth ventricle model? You guys all got it? Okay, that's pretty much the list of lab for this week, yes? So another 5 minutes to look at the model. Any questions you may have?